Hello and welcome to Bo Beats. This is a channel about music production, and in this video we're going to take a look at how to use the Novation Circuit for some finger drumming. There are multiple ways to do this and we'll explore all of them. Now the first way you can finger drum on the Novation Circuit is by simply pressing Shift and Note. Then you get 4 buttons down here that all corresponds to one drum sample. But 4 drum sounds isn't that much. Since patch 1.3, you can always hit Shift and one of the drum channels in order to access all the drum sounds, which are now playable from this scene. As you can hear, I'm an amazing finger drummer. But anyway, the problem with using this layout is that you can't really save tweaks to the sound, to each individual sound. So you're stuck with the drum sounds you got here. But there's another way to use the Novation Circuit as an excellent finger drumming tool. If we press drum 1, you can see that I have already put down notes on these 8 steps. But these notes all correspond to a different drum sound. If we go into velocity, you can actually play them individually, just pressing them. As you can hear, excellent finger drumming. But anyway, so each of these steps correspond to a sound. But of course, if you press play, you will hear all the steps playing. Pop, 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 pop. So you just mute the track. This way you can play these notes from the velocity view, and you can also do some tweaking. It's also much easier to find the sounds you want, because you can actually use the pattern view here in order to store different sounds on different steps. So it will be much easier to find when you are in a live session, for example. So how do you go about making changes to the sound? Well, it's quite simple, but it's not super intuitive. So for example, let's just add another note here. This note. Now, by going into velocity mode here, we can press record. Then we can press, you see we have this note here. We can press Shift, drum 1, and change the sound to this one. Go back to velocity mode. Hit record again. Now we have this sound. The thing is that if you do changes, for example, you can hear that there's a delay here. We actually have to go and change the delay because I have added a delay on a previous step. This is sort of a quirk with the circuit, that if you edit a previous step with delay, it often affects the next step and so on. But it's just a matter of pressing here, pressing record, holding this down, pressing FX, turning it down. And then usually I just go back to velocity. This is, I don't think you have to do it exactly this way, but this is sort of muscle memory for me. And press record again. Yeah, so no delay. Let's say we want to tune it. Press record. Let's say I want to add a different sound here. Is press this one. Velocity, press record, hold this step here, shift drum, change to a clap, go back here, press record again. As you can hear from the clap sound, the sort of parameter changes I did to the previous step has followed, but it's just a matter of holding it down, pressing record, amazing finger drumming. But as you can see, it's quite easy. So basically what you can do with this is something like this. Yeah, I'm not I'm not good at finger drumming, and I find the pads here a bit too stiff for my fingers. But I hope you learned how to make the Novation Circuit into an excellent finger drumming tool. So it's just a matter of laying out different notes here on the steps, going to velocity, hit record, press the pad you want to change, shift drum, change the drum sound, go back, hit record again. And you can also do it the same way, just editing different parameters. You can also add effects. Just hit this one here, make sure record is enabled. I usually just hold it down for some reason, add, go back into velocity, hit record again. So I hope you enjoyed this video. This was Bo over at Bo Beats. If you like it, please consider sharing it, like the video, subscribe, leave a comment if you have any questions, and I hope to see you in the next video. So, thank you.